Have you ever wanted to know how to buy a bank? Well, this bank was just purchased by one of my students who bought Lloyds Bank in Devon for an absolute song. It's an active live bank. Lloyds are now a tenant to one of my students. We're gonna get a full walkthrough and find out how buying banks is an incredible move in 2024. It's about time that we made money from the bank as opposed to them making money from us. So I'm about to go pick up the owner of Lloyds Bank in Devon. Here he is. Jump on in. You bought Lloyds Bank in Devon. Why did you buy it? What was your vision or purpose behind becoming the owner of the bank?
I knew banks were closing, and I'm really into architecture, and I love these old buildings.
And the rent's so low. Why are the rents so low? Why are banks struggling?
Because they're all closing, aren't they? There's literally hundreds a year closing.
Why are you glad that the rent is so low at these banks?
And they're just going so cheap.
So the commercial valuation is very low because the rent's low.
Yeah, once they've all closed, you've got to get in there now because that's a good bargain at the moment.
So the building you bought then, how much rent are Lloyds paying you right now?
Well, at the moment, it's 35 grand a year.
Okay. What your plan is to either just enjoy that rent and keep Lloyds Bank as your tenant. I mean, you're getting what, like about 11% yield?
Yeah, I bet that, yeah.
Which is fine. But if they leave, which they probably will, they're probably going to go bust.
Which I'm hoping they will.
Yeah, you're hoping they'll close down. Yeah. Because if they do, then you're going to then have a big, massive empty building that you can turn into flats.
Pretty much, yeah.
What would the value of the building if it was turned into flats?
I would say, including the commercial, in excess of £1 million.
And how much did you buy the bank for?
315,000.
Are they genuinely going to just let us just walk around the bank and film?
Yeah, I shouldn't see a problem with that because I own it.
All parked up. Let's see if they'll actually let us film around this bank. Tony seems pretty confident.
Afternoon, how are you?
Yeah, very good.
Good to meet you. I'm Samuel. My first time in this part of Devon and it's absolutely beautiful. Felt like I'm on holiday when I pulled up here.
Cool.
Nice to meet you. Hi. The boiler room in Lloyds Bank. It's very rare that you get to go behind the closed doors and see what's going on around a live running bank. But here we are.
So this is the rest room.
Yeah, so it's like a bit of a staff room area. Very spacious.
When I joined here in '87, I'm not saying the age, there were 40 staff here in one day.
And how many are there now?
4.
Wow. I imagine a lot of these buildings are probably listed.
Gossel's Net West, as you go in the front, where Steve Blackwell are now, that used to be HSBC.
So they've all gone. Lloyds is the last one standing. The building is listed, right?
Yeah.
So you will need to get planning.
Exactly. The great thing about having a listed building is that because I've got somebody in there, I've got Lloyd's still in there for at least another year, I get plenty of advance notice. So I could put the planning in, and also because it's listed, if it's empty while I'm doing the refurb, you don't pay any business rates.
So the window out there, so that's where our safe is basically. The courtyard, nothing to do with us, that's next door neighbours. And down here is like a glass roof. Straight across is just now another storage room.
Yeah, there's a lot of space, isn't there?
This is the 3rd floor mezzanine, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, so this was what, sorry? The
station cupboard.
I was a firefighter in London for 30 years, doing everything the hard way of developing my own properties, but you know, doing the usual thing, working hard, 2 jobs, you know, working in between my days off and stuff.
So Lana, you're Tony's wife. You're the brains behind the operation. What's your profession?
I am chartered accountant.
So you're going to make sure Tony doesn't pay too much tax on this building.
He blossomed after joining academy.
Yeah, it's changed my life. It really gives me the confidence to go out and find these big deals and stuff.
He is absolutely amazing. I'm so proud of him. I'm speechless.
But the thing is, you have to give yourself credit because you were the one that pushed him to join the academy and you were the one that said, go do it, right?
In front, that top right hand corner apex, there's a date stamp of 1886. Up in that top storage room, there's a little loft. I look at there, there's a box. And there's paperwork and folders and bindings going back to late 1880s.
Oh, wow.
Every time I turn up to the bank, it's closed.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we close on a Saturday, fair enough, but close on a Friday, close at 2:30 now.
You know we close at 3:30 today.
Oh, really?
3:30, you close. The owner of the bank, he bought it for more than you paid for it, and he bought it years ago.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So how did you manage to negotiate so cheap?
Well, timing really. I got in there just before it went into auction, so I got it pre-auctioned by, you know, literally I managed to exchange the day before it went into auction. Why
did he not just wait for the Lloyds to terminate the contract and then not convert it to flats himself?
He probably lack of training.
This reminds me, these rooms remind me of where I used to, when I was 17, 18 years old, and I'd ask for a loan and get declined. Yeah. Now every time I do go into the bank though, they always ask me, would you like a loan? I'm all right, thanks. Where were you 12 years ago? Whatever you do, don't remove that computer though.
Correct, that's our main server.
I mean, it is a waste of space, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not being used.
What is that in there?
Strong room.
Okay, oh right, yeah.
I'm going to show you, that's the safe door. And that's got a date on it, again, about 1880, I think it is. So the safe does come up to about, sorry, this area.
It's a big old safe. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I've got a massive free giveaway for you right now. I've got a list of all the banks that are closing down in the country, golden opportunities that you can purchase. Empty banks, commercial, potentially converted into residential. If you want a list of all access to these properties, I'm gonna leave a link in the description. Leave your email, I'll send you a free copy with the full list now.